I don't wanna front, I just wanna see ya. Please give me a sign, yeah. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. Please give me a sign, yeah. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. Why you presenting games I don't wanna play? I've been on my grind, I just wanna...
What is up, guys? It's your boy Steve-O again, and I'm back again for yet another video review. And today we have the Twiglet. So we have it back on the channel. We got it built up for you like I promised. And if you missed out my previous video, link down below. I pretty much go into depth on the Twiglet and Twiglet Mini and what's going to be coming in on these kits. There's two different kits. So like I said, missed out on that video, click on the link below and you'll get to all that information. So we're just going to be talking about the flight characteristics and show some flight footage of this guy. So let's go ahead and talk about what we got on this build. So we do have the 1103 GEP RC 8K motors. We have the Runcam Nano 2. We have the Nameless RC 12 amp all-in-one ESC and flight controller. We have the TBS Unified Pro 32, and we do have these Who Cares props on here as well. And we're running the Beta FPV RX. So let's go ahead and take a dry weight of the Twiglet. We're coming in at 48.23 grams dry. With a 3S300, we're coming in at 73.16 grams. With a 2S450, we're coming in at 76.41 grams. So now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the two batteries I chose to use with this build. So we have the 3S300 and we have the 2S450. So let's talk about the 2S450 first. So the 2S450 gave me the best flying time. I was getting about 4.5 to 5 to 6 minutes, depending on how I was flying. But the performance is a little bit lackluster compared to a 3S. So it's not the best performance on 2S, but if you want extra flight time, the 2S450 is going to give you that flight time. But if you want more performance, I would go with the 3S300. So the Twiglet really opened up when I ran these 3S300s. So the performance is through the roof with these 3S300s. And the only thing, the downside is you're not going to get the best flight time. So you're going to get about 2.5 to 3 minutes. With my flying style, I was averaging about 2.5 minutes or so, maybe a little bit over, depending on how I was punching that throttle. It would decrease, but I can squeeze 3 minutes out of this 3S300s. There are better 3S300s out there, I believe. I believe Beta FPV makes the 3S300, but it's a little bit heavier than this one. So I think this one's probably the lightest 3S300 in the market right now. So yeah, if you want that performance, go with the 3S300, and the performance, like I said, will be through the roof. On with the flight performance of the Twiglet. So I'm not gonna lie, I really haven't been flying 65 millimeter. I've really been doing a lot of 3-inch reviews. I've been flying a lot of 3-inch, and I kind of shied away from 65 millimeters. I sold pretty much most of all my builds, and just because I wasn't flying them anymore. So when I seen that RacerX was going to come out with a 65 millimeter version of the Twig, I thought I might give it a try again. I really enjoyed the 65 millimeters when they first came out, and they were awesome to fly. And the 3-inch came out, and I just felt it was a little bit better in stick handling and performance. So I gave this a try, and I was really amazed on how well it flies. It flies very nice. It has really good handling. It has a really locked in feel, and when I flew it, it flies similar to the Twig. So it's just a shrunken down version of the Twig. So if you like the Twig, you're gonna love the Twiglet. It's just a smaller form factor, smaller footprint. And if we look underneath, pretty much the same design. It's a little bit different on the Twiglet, maybe just with the openings, but this has the newer lock mechanism for your lipos. These canopies are really strong, really durable. When you're doing punch outs, I wasn't getting any jello in the footage. It was, you know, very, very clean. No vibrations or anything like that. Nothing crazy. First, I didn't have these Tpu Arm Guards because I wanted to save some weight. But, you know, I only gained a gram from using these. So, you know, I just want to, you know, kind of protect my frame. Just because I just built it up, and, you know, I don't want to put any nicks and scratches on here. But, yeah, this has the, you know, the same chamfered edges as well. And I believe it's a 1.5 millimeter frame. So, you know, I've crashed it a few times. I haven't had a really, really extremely hard crash yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll hold up. You know, I really rarely see people breaking, you know, any of RacerX frames. So they hold up, and, you know, the design looks amazing. I just really, really like how it came out. And, you know, the Twiglet really just kind of brought me back into, you know, wanting to fly, you know, 65 millimeters. So I have these Who Cares on here, and they perform very nice as well. I also tried these HQ props, which is another favorite of mine. When I switched to the Who Cares, I felt like I got better stick response. I felt like these motors kind of handled these props a little bit better. Not that they can't handle these props, but it felt a little bit lighter in the air as well, and a little bit more nimble. But like I said, these props right here are very good, and I can recommend them. But if you want to, you know, try these push-ons, you know, style props, these older ones, these Who Cares are the ones I would recommend. The HQs are another good one. They're not as punchy. The Who Cares will give you that little bit more punch. Yeah, give these Who Cares a try. I don't even know if anyone that still sells them, but if you do see them, you know, grab them and try them out, and I think you're gonna like them. But, you know, all in all, this build came out nice, and, you know, I enjoy flying it, and it has a really locked in, a really nice feel. I wasn't getting any flutter. I am running Betaflight 4.1.2. I'm not running the RPM filters on here because this is a nameless, and I had a bad experience. There is a new motor that Gep RC came out with, and I believe it's a 1202 8000 kV. They have a 6000 and have a 10,000. So I'm gonna try the 8000 kV 1202, and what I'm hoping for is that same performance of this 1103 motor, but more efficient. So it should be more efficient, and I should get better flight times on 3S. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that I get better flight time, and maybe a little bit more of a lower end grunt, and I'll be dropping them on this build right here, and I'll be reporting back and letting y'all guys know how they perform. So that's going to do it for my full review of the Twiglet. So if you want one of these Twiglet stands, hit up phoenix3d.com. Also, if you want a customized print like mine, hit them up. Link down in the description. Also, hit up RacerXFPV.com for tips and tricks. And if you have any problems with tuning or anything like that, there'll be some tips on what kind of settings to use and all that good stuff. He also has, I believe he sells apparel on that website as well. And Phoenix 3D also sells apparel as well. So yeah, that's about it. FPV is life. And I'll see y'all guys on the next one. Out of here.
You could be the muse to my passion. We can make love like an act of God. I just match my words to my actions. Magic in my life's everlasting. I say I could have the world, but we would let it go. But something about your style makes me wanna man up. We should fill our cups, catch a flick and do some stuff. I'm used to one night stands, but with you that's not enough. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see ya. Please give me a sign, yeah. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. Please give me a sign, oh yeah. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. Why you presenting games I don't wanna play? I've been on my grind, I just wanna lay down with you. Spark a doobie, hit the town with you. Life is complicated, but I found in you something simple, I can wrap my head around it. Be my lady, cause you keep it around it. You see all the women in my DMs, it's astounding. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, you got me grounded. Yeah, I say any truth that I wanna say. Let's appreciate our youth like it's our final days. I'm the rarest in the deck, call me ace of spades. Life is anything we choose, and I would choose you, baby. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see ya. Please give me a sign, yeah. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. Please give me a sign, yeah. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign if you wanna come through. Oh yeah. Give me a sign if you wanna come. Please give me a sign.